Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like, oh, that's like, people go by and shaking hands, they're like, hot elf, strange man, strange man, strange man, strange man, hot elf. That's what would go back.
Yeah, I mean, we might be okay with a hot elf. I think we might. That could be a draw, I guess. Or a team of hot elves.
Tell me about the story arc and the, I guess, the writing. Now, are you guys doing this in chunks? Do you have the whole arc already planned and or are you just kind of ad-libbing it? How are you guys doing that on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, there is a story arc. I have it sort of, when I started writing the show, I sort of came up with like a 5-season arc.
Mm-hmm. So sure, with 400, 500 episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. But all I'm trying to do is get season 1 done, obviously. But I do have stuff planned, and it's just step by step by step. But no, I put a lot of work into it, and we've really thought it through. And well, especially with season 1, it's been hard on a low budget, so the episodes have been so small. So we haven't been able to tell a lot of story yet. With episode 10, we start to see now it's like almost a team. There's 2 of them now,
right?
Where it's basically been like a lone adventure at this point with Druinia by herself, and now finally we meet Errol, so the monk, sort of a good contrast to Druinia. But yeah, what was the question? Oh yeah,
okay. As far as shooting, we've actually already shot quite a bit of stuff in season 2 already. Just because we thought originally the episodes would be longer, maybe about 5 minutes long.
Okay.
But after I signed with Full Cast, I had to deliver an episode every 45 days. Then it ended up, I can't really get more than a 2-minute episode out without killing myself. So it's so much work, right? So
sure.
Yeah, I keep them close, short until I'm done episode 12, and then I'm off the contract, and then I can then make bigger episodes.
Okay, I understand. So I guess what's your next plan then, as far as broadcasting your message? Are you going to go just straight YouTube, or are you going to do something like Tube Mogul and just blast it out to 30 or 40 different places at once?
Yeah, I try to put it everywhere I possibly can. So I started on YouTube. That's where I sort of got my start and sort of built up the community just around stuff we had been doing already. We did a funny show called Sex for a while, and it's called it just stood for Star Explorer Xenon.
Nice.
And we get a lot of people clicking on the video, obviously with that title.
Sure.
And it was just about a drunk flying through space, trying to track down his girlfriend, and he's just drinking and cursing, and he just had the AI of the ship's computer and him was just bicker for the whole episode. And,
that's great.
So that was the starting of doing a web series, and we built up subscribers. So that helped with Spellfury. We already had a fairly solid base of about, I would say around maybe 4,000 subscribers at that. So when I was done Spellfury, when episode 1 went out, I already had a big audience waiting for whatever we wanted to give them. So that did help. But we also, the way we look at it is just give this show out to everyone wherever we can. So it's on iTunes, it's on YouTube, it's on Fullcast, it's on Vimeo, Dailymotion. That's probably it. Oh, Mevio, we have it on Mevio.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm wondering. So then, when you guys first started showing these out there, what was your initial viewership like with Spellfury? I mean, how were you really every day going and checking the numbers and saying oh, we got another subscriber today? Because that's kind of what we're doing right now in sort of our nascent stages, and so we're thinking, does it freak you out at all, or?
Yeah, that's how it all started. one we shot with just like a digital camera. You know how they shoot video.
Yeah.
So it was episode 1 of Texas that technically will make you puke because it was a camera. We're using video. It was really poor video and poor sound. And we got it up there, and it was up there for like a month, and we had 50 views. And we're like, oh. So we just had to tell people about it, and I think the trick is just to focus on the content.
Absolutely.
Just keep raising your game every episode you do, or interview you do, or blog you do. Just try to keep feeding yourself. And then obviously tell everyone you possibly can, and try to actively find your audience. Like, go after them. You have to attack your niche.
Yes. Violence is the key.
There's so much stuff out there, right?
Yeah, it really is. It's one of those things where, if I see, I'm trying to even remember what it was exactly that caught our attention. I think it was just the fact that I believe we were just dicking around, on the internet or whatever. They're talking about podcasts or whatever, and we just typed in, I think we just typed in podcasts, and I think you guys came up, actually. And we had no idea what it was, and we're like, Spellfury. That was exactly the first reaction that we had. And then you clicked on it, it was like, oh man, these guys are living the dream. They're doing exactly what we should have been doing 10 years ago. So I know, and I absolutely know that there's tens of thousands of, 30-something nerds like myself who are thinking the same thing. They're like, man, these guys are really doing it. And I'm, it's like, how could you not watch after that? So I'm going to stop gushing at that point. So I guess I want to say, now that you guys got, some viewers rolling in, you guys have merchandise for sale, like t-shirt.
T-shirt. Yeah.
Okay, now are you actually? How are you doing? I guess I don't without like prying. Are you guys actually starting to see some movement there?
Well, we sell a few T-shirts every now and then. It's not a big thing. It's a little bit of money coming in, and then we also get a little bit of money from donations and stuff.
Sure.
Up on the website, this little thing. And then there's also, we get AdSense, like we're YouTube partners.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll show up like a little advertisement up in the corner, and we get money from that. And there's overlays on the video. We get some money from that as well. Now with Coldcast, they play pre-rolls before all the videos. So it'll be like I think 15 seconds is the maximum.
Mm-hmm.
And every time one of those plays, we'll make a little bit of money. But right now, I've got a strategy where I've actually turned off all the ads on YouTube, just because I find them a little annoying. The overlays.
Sure. Yeah.
Those little things at the bottom third.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a distraction. Like one of the fans on YouTube mentioned it to me. They said, the ad is fighting with me for my attention while I'm watching Spellfury.
Exactly. It squashes your content. It basically becomes the content that people are watching as opposed to you, and you guys are a bigger draw than the actual ad. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally understand that. Totally understand that.
So we were at a point where, okay, well, we could turn those off, or we're going to lose money. We're not making that much money on it.
Sure.
What do you do, right? So finally I just said, okay, that's our new strategy. Okay, forget making money. Focus on growing your audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's our main focus right now. I don't think we make a little bit of money, but I don't think we don't have the numbers to really be making money yet.
Right.
I think people get a little too preoccupied with monetizing, like at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think you really just have to, if you get your audience, then